Welcome back, guys, to Phoenix Wright. Justice for all, where Lotta Hart has just testified, and we had nothing really to complain about, apart from the fact that no one mentioned a second shot at all, to be honest. That's about it. We couldn't really find holes with testimony because we were there. So we've basically said there's nothing wrong. Nothing, Your Honor, indeed. Now, how will the judge react? Will this close our case? Will it be bad? That's very smart of you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You really should give up on trying to prove this is not Mia Fey. We can't see her face still. I didn't say anything about giving up. I just don't have the right piece of evidence to prove my argument. That's enough. Is this it? Is this all I could do? I think it is quite obvious to this court that a verdict of not guilty is not possible. I told you. Totally 100% impossible. Miss Von Karma, do you have any further questions for this witness? Having established the defendant's guilt, further questioning won't be needed. What about the defense? No further questions, I presume? I couldn't protect Mia. The defense... Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face. A lawyer is someone who smiles, no matter how bad it gets. Mia! I guess I made it just in time, wouldn't you say? Wait, so you're channeling through Pearl, looking at the hair in the setup here? That's a little bit wrong, considering what's in front of your chest. But it's also a bit wrong because I didn't know that Pearl actually came into the courtroom with me. Oh well, obviously she did. Maybe I'll have to do some retro video editing to try and make sure that she's here? I don't know. Or maybe it's better to just do the grand reveal. I guess I made it just in time when you say you did indeed. But Pearl's! Her clothes are a bit small, you're telling me? Anyway, what are you waiting for, Phoenix? Let's go. But how? She's already taken away every advantage. The advantage is still in your hand. Think carefully, one more time, about what you saw in the channeling chamber. Do you remember what you told me yesterday? Dr. Gray! I was murdered. What? Lotta, at a time like this? 2 photos. Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. You see, there is one final piece to this puzzle. Mia? Question Lotta one more time, Phoenix. I don't know if she's doing it unconsciously or on purpose, but she's not testifying truthfully. Well, yeah, she left out the second gunshot as well. Now then, this court would like to end the cross-examination period. Hold it! Please wait, Your Honor. The defense would like to request that the witness testify one more time. Overruled. I'm afraid you're too late, Mr. Wright. The cross-examination has already ended. Furthermore, any unrelated... It's fine. I'll allow another testimony. Von Karma's case is perfect. Absolutely flawless. And what better time than this for you to see that? But, I mean, I have some place I must go after this. All right, I'll allow it. Miss Hart, hurry and give us another testimony. Well, heck, what am I supposed to talk about? Please tell us once more what happened when you burst into the channeling chamber. Okay, you got it. See, you got through to the judge somehow, right? Only because of Von Karma. Well, actually, it was Von Karma's whip that got through to him. I can't believe she's not held in contempt of court for being a beast. She's a beast. It's the only way to put it, really. When we broke into that room, all I could focus on was Mia. I was, kind of scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff. But I still managed to point my camera at Mia and take a shot. You took 2 shots, though. Nothing sounds different from before. Some parts of her testimony were very vague. I should press her on those sections. Number 4. Struggle all you like as you taste the bitterness of your defeat. Well, amuse me with your useless questions, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm waiting. Statement 4 we're interested in. Let's press her on all of them, of course. When we broke into that room, all I could focus on was Maya. Well, if she was holding the gun at the time, then yeah, you would. So what did she look like? You know, she looked almost like a different person. Oh, thank you. A different person? She may have seemed like a different person. However, she was still Mia Fey. We've already made that point abundantly clear. Yes, that is true. Well then, Miss Hart, did you happen to see anything else? That was an interesting little slip, and she's sweating. I was kind of scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it.
Hold it!
And perhaps that body was not Dr. Gray's at all. No, it's Dr. Gray's. Well, I reckon that's possible.
Objection!
If the body inside that room was not that of Dr. Gray, then whose body wasn't Mr. Phoenix Wright? Well, what if it was that of Mia Fey after the channeling? Or maybe... Ow! Foolish fool spouting foolish foolishness, just as I expect of a foolish fool such as you. If that were the case, then that would mean that Mia Fey is in fact dead. And that would make the defendant's chair quite a lonely place, wouldn't it? Sorry, Maya. I wrote you off. Oh, how you all done here? Can I continue? I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff.
Hold it!
And even knowing that, you still persist in being a paranormal photographer? That's why I'm getting out of this here business. This gal's gonna get the dirt on the stars and be a tabloid photographer from now on. She goes through jobs faster than a baby through diapers. Wah! Mr. Phoenix Wright, would it kill you to stay on topic for a change? Well, would it, Mr. Wright? Nice tag teamed in stereo. Guess I should be grateful it's not in 5.1 Dolby Surround Sound promotion. I still managed to point my camera at Maya and take a shot. Now this is the one. Something's gonna happen here. 2, right? 2 what? 2 shots. You took 2 shots. But only one has been submitted as evidence. Miss Hart, where is the other picture you have been withholding? No. You've got it all wrong. It's not me. I didn't mean anything bad. I know I can be a little mean, but I ain't evil. Well, at least she knows herself. Then why have you not shown this other picture to the court yet? Well, ain't it obvious? That prosecutor woman told me to shut my trap about it. What? Von Karma? Doing Von Karma things. Miss Von Karma, you're hiding critical evidence. Unforgivable, Von Karma. Suppressing evidence like this. You're as bad as your father. Confront Francisca or leave it to the judge? No, I've got a bone to pick with you. Your Honor, the defense asks that Prosecutor Von Karma be held in contempt of court. Great move. Excellent move. Well, yes. Me in contempt of court? You should be right now. You can't be serious. But you hid evidence from the court on purpose. That's not fair. Phoenix, are you a lawyer or a schoolchild? I was so angry I lost my composure. Miss Von Karma, would you care to explain yourself to this court? I thought this picture was not important and thus felt no need to submit it. That's all. How could you think? The pictures were more or less the same, so why bother with a second? I mean, it's just so much more trouble than it's worth for me to submit this as evidence. More trouble than it's worth? How can you say that? If you want to see it that badly, I'll submit it. Right then, I do want to see it, thank you. Well, that's not Maya. What is this picture? It's obviously the second picture the witness took that day at the scene of the crime. Well, it's a little off-center, but that's what you get with a nervous amateur. I think the important point here is the person in this picture. This is most definitely not Mia Fey. What is the meaning of this? This might be the break I was looking for. Now, should I or should I not insist that the person in this picture is not Mia? Drop the issue or insist it's not Mia? I mean, all I can really do is just insist it's not Mia. There's just nothing else I can do. However, the problem is we know that when people channel, they take on the form of who they're channeling. There's a prime example to our right now. So, yeah, but supposedly only we can see it, yeah? Yes, no. Your Honor, as you can plainly see, the person in the picture is not Mia Fey. Yes, I see that. It's not just her face. Her whole body has taken on a different appearance. There is only one conclusion that can be drawn, then. That somehow this other person snuck in and traded places with the defendant. Order, order, order! Well, yes, I believe you are correct, Mr. Wright. The person who was inside the channeling chamber was not Mia Fey. Mia, we did it. You're too soft. Huh? You're softer than Aunt Morgan's strawberry desserts, Phoenix. Take a look at Prosecutor Von Karma's face. She's smiling. I think you had better continue to worry, Mr. Phoenix, Wright? Miss Von Karma, what do you mean by that? Your Honor, I would like for you to take a look at this picture. This was taken yesterday at the detention center's visitor room. Oh. This is Mr. Phoenix Wright and a defendant, Mia Fey, during his visit. Mia Fey? But isn't this a totally different person? She looks this way because she's obviously in the middle of channeling a spirit. It's unbelievable. She can. Yet it is the truth. When Mia Fey is in that state, she physically changes into the person she's calling. Miss Von Karma, a word if I may. Mia! Taking pictures of someone during a private visit is illegal. Surely you must know that that picture cannot be submitted as evidence. It's done its damage, though. Obviously, I know this picture is illegal. But I never intended to submit it as evidence in the first place. What is she? From the moment I showed this picture to the court, this case became all mine. After all, this image has now been forever burned into the judge's mind. I don't have even a single witty line. It looks like we've been had. So what, photographs can pick it up? I don't claim to understand this, and I still cannot believe it. Are you saying that this person is the defendant, Mia Fey? I give up here, the trial will end. But if I slip up and say something wrong, it will cost me. It might just cost her completely, though. Is there any way I can prove that the person in the picture is not Mia? I can prove it or I can't prove it. Get out my way thing, I need to look at this picture. Because this looks like if I say no, that's it. I said no once before, after all, before this one, so yeah. So now we've got the dual picture up. You know when like games want to give you hints and they make things more central to the camera for you to figure it out? And no, I'm not talking about what really is central to the camera right now. I'm talking about what is to the either side on draped on arms. This is an after scene. Of which May's costume is our winner. Your Honor. Oh, the fire has returned to your eyes, I see. This picture. Within this picture lies a critical contradiction to all the testimony up until now. A contradiction? So, you think you've spotted a problem with this picture? Then earn your keep. Why don't you point out exactly what is so strange in this picture for the court? Is that sleeve? It's that sleeve, isn't it? No, it'd be that sleeve. Is that sleeve? Oh no, which sleeve is it? It's that one. It's that one.
Take that!
Please direct your attention here. To the sleeve? But there isn't anything odd about it. That's the point. And that is exactly what is so odd. Something that should be there is suddenly missing. Should be there? Ah! There was a bullet hole in the sleeve of the defendant's costume. If that's the case, then it should be in this picture as well. Miss Von Karma, you intended to hide this valuable piece of evidence? You will most certainly be assigned a penalty for this. Alright, this should do some major damage to her argument. Don't celebrate yet. You like to bring down the mood, don't you? Take a look at Miss Von Karma's face. Ah, she's got that condescending grin plastered all over her face again. Curtsy all you want. Jumping the gun again, I see, Your Honor. I would like to extend an apology on behalf of those incompetent fools. What do you mean? And what incompetent fools? If those fools down in the precinct hadn't missed the bullet hole, I would have gotten a report about it. As I didn't, I could not have known that this picture was of any value to this case. I see. She's lying through her teeth. I know it. That woman knew about everything. The bullet hole, the picture, everything. But you can't prove that. Franziska von Karma's idea of a perfect case is quite fascinating, don't you think? Your Honor, you need not worry. If you must assign a penalty, I'll personally make sure the detective gets what's coming. Poor Gumshoe! I'm sure there will be a great gnashing of teeth at his next salary discussion. Why always in the pocket? Why do you always hit him in the pocket? Actually, technically you're hitting him literally as well now, but why in the pocket? Poor Gumshoe. In any case, this is a very big problem. When the defendant was taken into custody, her costume had a bullet hole in the sleeve. However, from this photo, it would appear that right after the shooting, there was none. The judge is confused by this strange twist of events. This is your chance, Phoenix. Load all you've got into this one shot, alright? Got it. Watch this, Mayor. Your Honor, there is only one logical explanation for the contradiction. The picture is fake, the bullet hole was made later, the shooter is someone else. The defendant's sleeve had a bullet hole in it. However, this person's clearly does not. There can be only one explanation. The person who shot Dr. Gray was not the defendant, but a different person altogether. Someone else on the scene, a relative, who didn't open her eyes, but will probably look extremely similar. I wonder. What? Order, order, order! If order is not restored, I will suspend this trial. Ow! Ah! Why me? The defense's argument is a complete mess. A complete mess? I fail to see how. Please enlighten us. Hey, witness! Ah! What the heck? Is that any way to ask a girl a favor? Be quiet, you. You were the one who said it was only the two of them when you entered the room. Well, you know, if you were lying, I swear that might be the last thing you see. Look, sis, you're looking mighty scary, so why don't we say you... What? I swear, I wasn't lying or nothing. There wasn't anyone else in there, honest. You see, now riddle me this, Mr. Phoenix, Wright. Where did the defendant vanish to? Where did this other woman appear from? Why is it lately all I want to do is cry? Well, if the person in this picture is not the defendant, then this possesses or poses two very big questions. Why didn't you got it with the? Why have you got it with the number, and not like? I'm really confused. First, where did the defendant vanish to? And second, where did this person come from? Well, that is questions, isn't it? Where did the defendant vanish to, and where did this person come from? I think the point is we have to prove the room was not as secure as first thought. So join me next time on Phoenix Wright as we start our line of defense along that route, shall we? See you then. Bye-bye.